Zero. Zip zero. Stingy with De Niro. Y'all don't want to spend the money. You don't want to put in the work. Don't want to put in the effort. Then you're upset that you can't get the outcomes and blame it on men. It's not men's fault that they don't want to marry women that are the size of men. I get lambasted for saying that. But every time I'm out in the world, men are saying, thank you for saying this. This body positivity thing, it's not helping you guys.
Well, I just called in because the topic are modern women tired of being alone. I think absolutely. I know me. I'm tired of being alone. I think I've gotten to a point where it's just like, you talk a lot about how women who are bigger, plus size women, how, men have no problem having sex with them, but they're not marrying them. And I feel like I'm kind of at that point.
You're 26, you're too tired, you're too young to be this tired.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel tired. Like, I'm like, where's my person?
In the gym, in the vegetable aisle, drinking juice and detoxing, drinking water, doing Pilates, CrossFit.
Mhm. That's true. I started
Yep.
working out a month ago, so I'm trying to start this new health journey. So
How tall are you?
5'10",
Dress size?
18.
When was the last time you were a healthy weight?
I've been pretty much bigger my whole life, so I don't think I've ever been completely fit.
When was the last time you were a dress size 6?
Um, probably in high school,
What grade?
like 10th grade.
Are you saying that definitively, or are you just saying that?
I think 10th grade, I would say sophomore year.
So if you were 10th, so in 10th grade, you were 15, 16 years old. 200 years ago, you would have been a wife by that time.
Mm.
So you haven't always been a bigger woman. If you remember, 10 years ago, you were a healthy weight. So I'm just going to shoot straight down the line. When you ladies allow yourself to get to this size, you put yourself in the category of being short term at best.
Short term meaning like hook up, only limited to what hooking up or.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like I see women who are plus size, you would say, who are married, but I mean, you wouldn't, I guess they're more so married.
Be quiet. This is the problem. Right there. This is the problem. As nice as I was, as politically correct as I was, here comes the same mother flipping excuse. Yeah, but I feel like show me black women who are 5'10", almost a dress size 20, getting married.
It's not common. It's
Then
definitely
why
not.
not? Then you should have stopped when I said what I said. But there goes the defense mechanism. I feel like I see. How does that help you?
It doesn't help. I was watching one of your shows and you mentioned once a lot of black women, we go to college, that's when we first get
Ma'am,
exposed.
okay. I'm. That's general.
Yeah.
You. Did you graduate from college?
Yes.
What's your degree in?
Criminology.
Another one of these criminal justice. God damn. Communications, criminal justice, psychology, sociology. Oh, whew. It's like they're the black women degree program. Here you go, nursing. All right, so you went to school. So did you go to an HBCU or a predominantly white institution?
Predominantly white.
So when you went to college, you saw the freshman women who were non-black were nowhere close to your size.
Nope.
And you did nothing about it.
I did, but I fell off. I could admit that.
No, you did nothing about it because if you did it, you'd have stayed. You said the
Yeah.
last time you were a healthy dress size was in 10th grade. So you did nothing about it. So it's not a matter of we go to college and get whatever. You can go to college and see what the French toast you want. You saw girls getting up, eating salads and going to the gym, but just like so many other black women, you decided to go get the Twinkies and the Ho-Hos and the hot Funyuns and laugh at those women. It's not a matter of knowledge. It's a matter of discipline. See, we could say knowledge and hold it back if black women were not so educated. You know everything. It's the fact of doing anything. And why am I being so hard on this point? Because when you get right down to it, I said, I have noticed a correlation, not a causation, that with the increase in weight in our women, the decrease in marital rate. Because you ladies need to understand something. Psychologically, a larger body mass presents as masculine to the male psyche. Women today present more like men from a physical standpoint. Your voices are getting deeper, more husky. Your attitudes are becoming less feminine, less girly. You're presenting like men with vajayjays. This is why one of my buddies says it's trans. I don't want to use this term, but you're not like women. You're not like females.
Not feminine. Yeah. Yeah.
The size, the attitude, and then it's like even what I'm talking about. If you went to a PWI and saw your non-black counterparts, they felt some kind of way when they put on some weight. Y'all don't feel no kind of way. Y'all, I need to get thicker.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, especially me, like growing up, I didn't grow up with a father. So
I
I
get
guess
it.
if that influence, I think that would have helped me
And
to
this is
be
why I can't go down that path with you.
yeah.
At 18, you're responsible for yourself. You went to college, man. Human beings learn. There are women who grew up with fathers and still maintain work. It's being lazy and excuse finding. Are you fully employed?
Yes.
Have you had a full-time job for the last 36 months?
Yep.
Then there's absolutely there's no reason you can't afford a gym membership and a personal trainer. No excuses. Zero. Zip zero. Stingy with dinero. Y'all don't want to spend the money. You don't want to put in the work. Don't want to put in the effort. Then you're upset that you can't get the outcomes and blame it on men. It's not men's fault that they don't want to marry women that are the size of men. I get lambasted for saying that. But every time I'm out in the world, men are saying, thank you for saying this. This body positivity thing, it's not helping you guys. So if getting fit is going to get you the outcome, if you knew that getting fit would get you the outcome you want, meaning husband, marriage, would you get fit?
Absolutely. Because that's what I want. That's the outcome.
But see, that's a trick question. So it means you already know and you would do it if you were guaranteed what you want. All right, then what about the other way? I can't guarantee you it's going to get you what you want, but I guarantee you this, a lower quality of life and health issues. I guarantee you this, you continue, it lessens the quality and availability of the value of your potential mate, if ever.
It's true.
So this is why I tell all women, the one thing you can all do something with is your fitness. And you
So
can't,
without the fitness, there isn't a chance that. So once I get the fitness part corrected, then I'm pretty much eligible to.
I don't know. Man, see, the thing is, that's the wrong question to be asking. Without the fitness, nope, I can't answer that. Men want women who are fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. You're 5'10". You're already 6 inches taller than the average female, right? Right? The average female is 5'4".
Yep.
And you're 200 and what? 40, 60? How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
85 to 85.
285.
That's
Man, you weigh twice as much.
285.
You weigh twice as much as you should. What does your doctor say?
We discussed the BMI and we discussed nutrition and everything like that. So that's really what motivated me to sign up for the gym.
Is your doctor a male or a female? Hello?
Female.
Hello? She's bored again.
Yeah, she's a female.
Female.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, now I can't. It's female. Is she married?
Okay.
Jesus H. Christ.
I don't know if she's married. We never discussed that.
Is she overweight?
No, she's healthy.
All right. So the simple issue is, ma'am, there's no two ways about it. At being 26 years old, there's absolutely no good reason to be almost 300 pounds. So going to the gym and that kind of stuff, that's fine. But I think it's kind of sad that we've got to a point in our community to where we're all right with letting our women. We're to the point to where we've allowed our women to just do this. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Starting to have a little noise on this side. I'm going to have to drop this show off now. Let me do this. Hold on just a second. Right. So you gotta Okay. Just a second.
Yes, I want to make one statement and I want to make it very clear. There is no long-term success in being alone. There is no long-term success or happiness in staying alone as a person, as a woman, as a man. Well, you could say I'm happy now, but you can't be happy forever. There is a time that is going to come and you regret why you didn't have someone with you in life. You regret why you didn't grow old with someone. Things will get difficult, you fall sick, and you only have to rely on only your relatives, your close friends, and those people may not be available. So the core of what I want to talk about is every woman should strive to get a man. Now, having understood the fact that every woman needs to strive to get a man in their lives, by the way, the question one would want to ask, what do I have to do to get a man? And this is the same question that this woman is coming out to sort of pose for everyone. You see, for the Christians out there, there was a man called Zacchaeus. He wanted to see Jesus. His mind, his body, his soul wanted to see Jesus. And he had to do everything to see Jesus. His only option was to climb a sycamore tree. Sycamore trees are always short, but at least the guy tried. And of course, in his trying, Jesus saw him and told him to come down. I'm going to eat in your home. Now, in this same case, women out there, you need to try your best. Try as much as it takes for you to see that a man, a high-value man or a man, is able to see you and make you a wife. It's not a hidden secret that men tend to prefer slim-bodied women. If the three women standing over there, they're all beautiful, a man will always go for the slim little girl, or the slim modern woman, or the slim wife, or call it anyway. Small size, basically. Well, of course, I can only answer for myself, and this is what I can only tell you. To an extent, a person's outer appearance reflects their inner values. A fat body is a choice. I want to make that very clear. A fat body is a choice. Or rather, the sum of dozens or small choices that we make reveal our real character. Yes, if I have a Starbucks drink instead of having a homemade coffee today, yes, it's a choice. If you decide to go for lunch, if you decide to eat dinner, if you decide to eat snacks, all that in one day, it's your choice, to do that. And those are the choices that make people fat. If you decide to eat all the time, you eat breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, call it some of the things that make people fat. People make these choices because they value short-term satisfaction, the kind that comes from sugar and alcohol and sitting down and watching TV shows of a long period of time. The kind that comes from having discipline, doing hard things and not being fat. And the things I want you to know is you need to go to the gym, you need to eat healthy, you need to hang around people you admire. If you really want to be slender, slim, you need to be around people that are slender, slim. They always inspire you to look the same. Basically, I'm not attracted to people who hold fundamentally different values from me. And the fat body is an advertisement of incompatible values. Well, allow me say that, because at least we have seen it from what Kevin Samuel is talking about. It's our choice to be who we are, and it's our choice to cut the weight. Now, this modern woman is struggling to find a man, and she's 26 years old. Her weight is 285 pounds. She's having a weight of 2 mature men. Now, which man really desires to marry a woman that is heavier than her, heavier than him, bigger than him? Come on. We need to make small steps and make them our habits to reduce our weights or to maintain our small sizes, because the sizes that you will keep as a woman, the size that you will keep as a woman will be a very big determinant on who will marry you. Look at all the rich guys around town in your country. Look at all the rich people. All the women that hang around them are slim, slender, beautiful, young. Well, you could be young, but you're not slim. Even the baby mamas that they have, they're all slim girls or women. So men are naturally attracted to slim girls. But that doesn't mean that they can't have you in bed for a night. They could be attracted to you as an infatuation, but when it comes to marriage, things are different. What am I trying to say in here? It will be difficult for you to maneuver life with your big body, with your size, and all that Kevin Samuel is trying to say, all that Kevin Samuel is trying to communicate to the women is when you are smaller, you are increasing your chance to marriage. You are increasing your chance to get a high value man. You are increasing your chances of getting married anyway. Think about it before you start eating all the time. Think about it before you decide to take the medication you want to take, because we all know that some medication makes women fatter and bigger. Think about it before you start eating what you eat, because some foods, of course, make women bigger. Not even men, but makes people bigger or fatter. It's a choice, and those small choices that you have been making reveal your character. Change your character if you really want to get a high value man, or simply a man for yourself. I won't exceed here. I want to hear what you think about this video. I want to hear what you think about this modern woman that is struggling with her weight and thinks that she'll find a proper husband for herself. Leave your comments below. Bye-bye.